For today's cook, we're cooking up pork belly. All right, we are using hot barbecue rub. I really like this stuff. I crisscross cut this, so we just basically cut about 1 inch to 2 inches apart, one direction and another direction. We're trying to get this rub to get past that fat cap. So make sure you get an ample amount on. You can also use salt and pepper, whatever rub you want. I'm doing a dry rub on this as opposed to marinating it or anything like that. And make sure to get it massaged in there for sure. All right, flip it over. We're gonna do the same thing. And again, don't be shy. Use as much as you want to get it all the way covered. And after that, we're going to let it sit for about 10-20 minutes as we fire up the Grilla smoker. All right, today we are cooking on the Grilla, the Alpha Grilla Grill, and we are going to be cooking at 225 degrees. I got this fired up, preheated. I love it because it cooks with every square inch, or in this case, every round inch. I'm also throw a couple of beef ribs on there because, I already got the grill hot. Why not? So we're going to get that cooking and go have smoke. Alright guys, how's it going? Alright, we are smoking pork belly. Telling you, kind of excited about this one. First time ever doing it, but I've heard good things. A little nervous, but so far we're about 30 minutes in, so we got about 3 or 4 hours to go. So today, it's actually really nice out. It's like 84 degrees, which is awesome because it's like October. So I was feeling like a beer. So we're going to drink today IPA. Sure, they're pretty tasty. More importantly, what are we smoking? All right. I want you to feast your eyes on this. This is a Henry Clay. And man, look at that. There is a nice fuzz going on there. I don't know if that is going to clear up or not. But anyway, that is a... I love Henry Clays. They're a delicious cigar. V-cut as always. Love the V-cut. It's the bloom. I don't know if you can see that, but it is so much bloom all over there. Yeah. So, I'm going to post on it a video at some point, but I'm restoring this old Komodo. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. Looks like it's from the 50s, from Japan. Man, it was ugly, but solid core, no cracks in it or anything. So I restored it, and I'm waiting on a bracket. I had to custom make or modify rather, a Komodo Joe bracket because this one's about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch shorter, smaller in diameter than all the other grills out there now. But I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna do some cooks on it. Right now I got it heating up, trying to cure the paint. Painted it. It's looking sexy. But man, the cigar's nice too. So here's what I'm thinking on the pork belly. I've looked at a bunch of videos and recipes, and they either do them in the oven and they get skin on and they try to get that crust, that crispy skin on the outside. This one did not have skin, so I can't do that. A lot of people also use them and make burnt ends, which sounded delicious as well, but I was like, tons of people do that. So I decided just to smoke it. I put on this kind of sweet Hawaiian sauce. And I'm just going to pull it. I'm gonna slice half of it for maybe sandwiches. And then the rest I'm going to pull like pulled pork. So that's my thoughts. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But with that fat in there, it should be pretty damn good. Man, speaking of damn good, this cigar. Man, it is gorgeous out. So as I'm doing these videos, obviously I would love feedback. If you're going to be a dick, I'm going to ignore you. It's fine. We're all entitled to be who we want to be. But I would love feedback on if hanging out, chatting, having a cigar, having something to drink, if this is something you enjoy. You skip over this part. Do you just want the nitty gritty? You want some like just prep, barbecue times, temperatures, you know, do you want to cut out all the BS in the middle? But let me know, because I can do that. I'll just smoke on my own. I don't have to record it. I don't have to torture you with my thoughts. But it is kind of nice to have a cigar, and if you don't know a ton about cigars, hey, maybe it can help out, or you just enjoy it. This one is about a medium, and it's got this wrapper on it that is just gorgeous. It's like a coffee, just... I don't smoke a lot of bad cigars. So the dog, I can't really say it's my dog because it's my girlfriend's dog, but Simba, there's a neighbor dog, and they just run up and down and bark at each other on the fence, and they just love it. Don't you? Don't you? Yes, you do. He thinks he's badass. But you're not. No, you're not. You're just a fuzzball. A lover. Alright, get out of here. He loves when I cook because I always throw in pieces and fat and everything else, so I think he's gonna enjoy licking up everything a little bit later today. Alright, so just simple recap on the pork belly. We're shooting for, I'm cooking at 225. I'm estimating about a 4.5 hour cook. When we hit about 180 in there, we're gonna pull it off and wrap it in foil. Cook it until it hits about 200 to 205. Obviously, we wanna make sure that we got the probe test. We wanna make sure that it's like butter, it's just smooth in there. So ultimately, we shoot for temperature, but the probe test determines what we're going to do. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to wrap it, and then, this is the fun part, after it's ready, we're going to let it rest for about an hour and stick it back on and sear it. I want a nice sear on there. I'm probably going to start like a grease fire, I'm sure, but you know, we're gonna risk it. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep smoking this. I'll see you on the flip side, and we'll see how it tastes. All right. Smoke on. All right, so we cooked it for about 3 hours. At about 180 degrees, I took it off, wrapped it in foil, put it back on the grill for another hour, and I just pulled it off. It is looking amazing, and I think we're sitting at about 205, and it is butter. Oh my God, it is just so smooth. Yeah, look at that, about 202, 203. It's perfect. All right, it's rested for an hour. Let's sear this bad boy off. And it is falling apart, let me tell you. And I wish you could smell what this smells like. And here it is after a sear. Look at that. Oh my God. I am so excited to try this. But it is juice and soft and just butter. It is butter. And look at that. Look at that juice. Man, cannot wait. Look at that. Just amazing. All right, our pork belly is done. It's been rested about an hour now. And oh my God, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm really excited. I've never done this before, but man, it turned out amazing. It's juicy, it's tender, the flavor, it makes me regret doing pulled pork, which is sad to say, but man, oh man, this is delicious. So I cut them in slices, but man, look at that. Just juice, just freaking juice, and it just pulls apart. Yeah. My God. God, it's so good. The nearest I can describe it, it's like if meat was candy. This would be it. If you haven't smoked a pork belly before, do it. It is so worth it. Yeah, guys. This is Smokin with A-aron. I'll check you next time.